Hey guys, so today is December 1st, 2016. We have what, 30 days left of 2016. This is crazy, but it's going. Life's going, so we gotta keep going. Anyways, today I'm coming to you guys with a story. I'm gonna be telling the story of my first heartbreak.
First time I came to the realization that these niggas ain't shit. But I've grown from that though. I honestly have. But you know, that gave me, after my first heartbreak, I definitely agree with that claim. Y'all know shit. Anyhow, but you know, I've grown, I've evolved, and I don't think that way anymore. But anyhow, different story, another day.
But anyways, before I start, I have this poem that's in my little poem book that I have, and I just opened up to random page today, and it opened up to this poem called Create Your Own World. And I really want to share this with you all, just in case, you know, maybe someone needs to hear it today. Okay, so here I go. Every day has its own rewards and its own unique challenges. None of us has the exact worries or responsibilities, because life is shaped around each of us as individuals. It's important to remember that we all create our own worlds. Who we are and the way we act are how we control our lives. There are endless opportunities for us to change and rearrange the day-to-day moments we are given. It's up to each of us to decide which way we want to go, how far or how fast we go in life are the choices we all must make for ourselves. I like that a lot. It's a good way for me to start my morning. And I hope that helped someone. I hope someone needed to hear that today, because I needed it, and it definitely helped me get up, get ready, get started, get going. Because I want to create my own worlds for the brand. Here's the story. It was in March of 2000, I don't know, it was the end of 10th grade. March of 2000, I don't know, when I was 14. We'll figure out the date. This guy named Jordan slid in my Facebook messages. You know, back then it was Facebook, it wasn't Twitter, everyone was on Facebook. It was litty. But yeah, so this guy named Jordan slid into my Facebook messages, just chatting up a storm. And I guess I was flirting. I don't know what I was doing. I really don't know what I was doing. I look back at those messages sometimes and I'm like, girl. But I was flirting, and we were flirting, and it just went from there. And we started texting, Skyping, and we never really saw each other, honestly. It was just, our relationship was definitely built off of communication through text, you know, phone calls, Skyping, that was it. So yeah, we were talking, and he told me I love you, and that's the first guy I said I love you to. And he said it first, and that, for some reason, at that age, that was a big thing for me. Like, I was not gonna say I love you first. So I held off on that, and he said I love you first. And when I told him I love him, my love for him like manifested, and I think it was because I finally, you know, I put it out there. So when I said it, the love just grew, you know, it wasn't. I came home, and I went on Facebook, and I'd always be chatting with my sister, Wani. Hi, Wani, I love you. She tells me, oh, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, what? And she tells me, oh, I can't type it. Like, I have to, like, say it to you, like, you know, video. I have to see your face. So I was like, okay. I call her up, and then she goes, we got a new girl today. And I was chatting with her.
She told me that for the last month, she's been having sex with Jordan every weekend.
In that moment, I was frozen. I didn't really have any emotion, like, to show. I was just still trying to internalize everything. I didn't know what was going on. I was just, as soon as we turned off the camera, I just started bawling. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. In like my chest of chest, that's where it hurt. Just like this heaviness in my chest. That's where I felt it. And I cried that day and cried a lot. And I remember I'd be in my 5th hour class and I just start crying. I just start crying because I was so sad. I was crying about everything. And that was the year Adele 21 came out. That was my soundtrack. That was my life soundtrack. I remember when I addressed him, I addressed him about it, like, yo, what's up? Like, I know you're sleeping with this girl, but niggas lie. So, he just lied about it, but whatever. In my mind, it was like, I don't care if you lie or tell the truth. I'm not messing with you. I'm not doing it. No, that's exactly what we're not gonna have. I'm not anyone's side chick. I'm not. So, I told him I was done with you, and he was begging and pleading for me back, as niggas always do, once again. Didn't work. I've always been hard-headed. If I say no, stop. It's no. And I stuck to it. I was like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm done talking to you. And like for about 3 months, we stopped talking. I blocked this. I just needed to be by myself. And after those 3 months, it really showed me how much love I had for him, because I realized that I loved him so much that I just wanted to be his friend. I just genuinely wanted to be in his life just because I loved him so much, and it hurt to not have a relationship with him. So I just wanted to be his friend, at least. It was just because I cared about him so much. After that, for the next couple years, up until freshman year in college, I was still communicating with him. Like I said, I really wanted to be his friend. I'd chat with him about girl problems. I remember the girl that he was cheating on with me and this other girl that he was sleeping with. I remember they were dating and they had relationship problems, and I was really trying to help him because I saw that he really loved her, really cared for her, and I wanted him to be happy. So, we chat, and I really try to help him with the problems. I wanted him to be happy. I love him. When I love, I want the best for the people I love. So that was that, and that was it. But honestly, because I never ever went back to him. We'd talk, and he'd always try, he always try to sneak it in there, like, oh, I love you. And I'd say, I love you too. But I love you doesn't mean we're talking again. No, that's crazy. Do you think? Do I look like a try again girl? No. That's something I don't do. That's something, it's a no-go for me. I just can't accept it. You're not gonna have me as a side hoe. And then for some reason try to think that I'm going to consciously accept you back in my life as a boyfriend or something, more than a friend. You're lying to yourself, because it's not me you're lying to. I don't do that. There's one thing I know. When we accept things as human beings, we do it once, and we tend to do it again. And at the age of 14, I knew that I didn't want to set that cycle for myself of taking back lying, cheating ass niggas. Nah. Or niggas that just didn't know my worth. I'm not going to explain my worth to you. I'm not going to have you learn about it. Because my whole thing is, if you didn't understand you were in the presence of a whole queen, I can't explain that to you. And then we can't chat like that anymore, just because your mental wasn't there yet, because you weren't really understanding, you had whole blessings in your life. So, and I'm not one that's willing to teach someone how to, you know, respect the obvious, or I'm not willing to bring myself down because I like you. No, like I said, we're, as human beings, you know, what we do is we can build bad habits, and you take back the first cheater and liar, you're gonna want to take back the next cheater and liar. And I've told myself that I don't want to deal with cheaters and liars, so I'm just gonna set this standard that I'm not gonna deal with them. And I haven't since then. It's been quite sweet. I've been chilling. Yeah, I'm proud of my 14-year-old self, and I was proud of myself back then because I knew that I was worth way more than being someone's side piece. No, I didn't want that for myself. My whole problem with this whole like taking niggas back and being a side piece is that I like myself way too much. I think that's my problem. I like myself way too much for that. I'm too dope for that. I can't. But I'm not gonna lower my standards for these niggas, and you shouldn't either. You really shouldn't. Do you, I know, follow your heart, but as you're following your heart, package it with your worth. Your heart has some worth to it. You shouldn't just be liking all these randoms out here. You shouldn't be going back to these randoms out here. You most definitely should not be these niggas side pieces. You're worth more than that. Your time is worth more than that. Your love is worth more than that. You deserve a lot more than that. But if you take anything from this story, I just hope you all recognize how much you are worth, and that your happiness, your heart, and you are not worth any compromise. You are worth more. You are worth more than a compromise. You should never, ever, 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 ever have to compromise yourself. Ever, ever. Yourself, your heart. You should never have to compromise yourself or your heart. You should never have to, you know, come down, bring it down to a certain level. You know, if you have certain standards for yourself and how you should be treated in a relationship, stick by it. Don't bend those rules. Don't bend those rules. Don't make those exceptions, because when we start making exceptions, you know, just in the relationship realm, what we tend to do is, you know, we start to make exceptions in different parts of our lives, and it just really affects you as a whole. So know your worth. Always. With men, with jobs, with goals, just know your worth. Respect yourself. Hold yourself to a certain standard, and have everyone in your life meet you at that standard. Don't bring yourself down to meet people, you know? If you think you should be treated like this and someone's treating you like this, stay here and let things and people rise to the occasion. You don't come down, okay? You here, cheating ass niggas are here. When you accept cheating ass niggas, you come down to the cheating ass nigga level, okay? You're here. Niggas that have you as their side girl are here. When you accept that role, you bring yourself down. You're worth more than that, okay? You're here. Your dream is here, your career is here, all the things you really want in life are here, and the circumstance you're in is here. Don't bring your dream job or dream career, your goal down to meet your circumstance. No, you keep it here and let your life rise to the occasion, honeys. It's all relative. You're here and you're listening. Thank you so much. I have 9 subscribers now. It's a party. 2 days ago, I only had 3. 2 to 3 days ago, I only had 3 subscribers. I have 9. I have 9 subscribers now. I'm so happy. I'm honestly so happy. And I can't wait to see how many I will have by next Monday. Maybe I'll have 10. Or maybe I'll still have the same 9, but that would still be dope though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm super excited. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching.
Me and the girl them sugar, me and the girl them sugar, me and the girl them sugar. saw me go real and proper. I saw me tougher than steel and copper. Now when me smoke weed and copper.